chilling on the water. This is what we like to do.
I'm qualified too. I can't believe it.
Happened you need. Hi guys, right, so you've probably seen last week's video. We took the boat out, not without problems. So we got problems. So first of all, poor engine under this one had a bit of a misfire, possibly hopefully fuel issue related, like maybe some gunk in the injectors or something. If you remember the saga I had when I changed the fuel filters, I forgot to prime the engine, and that's the one that started eventually. Whether it dragged some stuff into the injectors, I don't know, but it seems to get better and better, so we'll go out again and try that. But we can't go out again because the damn boat won't start, so batteries are dead. Now, this is the first time we've been disconnected from the shore power since we had the boat when we took it out. You'd thought the alternators would charge the batteries whilst the engines were running, but no. So if you look, I'll turn the instruments on. We've got a battery gauge just on 12 volts. Now turn the battery charger off, so that was at 13 and a half, and that one's just on 12, so not enough. And in here, our house bank batteries, down to 11 volts now. I'll turn the battery charger off. So when we bought the boat, surveyor said the batteries were knackered, but they've been working okay for what we've needed whilst we've been plugged in. So now they don't. So I'm going to take them out, go to a local battery place in Bristol and get some new ones. The debate, do I go lithium and then do a big lithium install on the house bank? Going to stick with AGM, not AGM, lead acid, not AGM. No, I said don't go with AGM. So lead acid for the cranking engine batteries. So there's two of those. Just what do I do with the house bank? I think for today, because we're going out in 2 weeks time, I think I might just put another pair of cheaper lead acid batteries in there for now, and then we'll look at lithium. So if any of you have done lithium boat battery install, let me know in the comments below, and what you did and how you found it and how hard it was, because I know it's not easy. Other option, Bluetti power bank. Check out this link and see what you think about the Apex 300, and should I buy one of those as a replacement for the generator that I took off the boat and use that to run the boat when I'm at anchor or offshore power. Bluetti do a expansion battery thing for it. It's all in one box. It's quite a lot of money though. So yeah, Bluetti, if you want to chuck me one over to test, send it over. But check them out, go through the link and have a look. Let me know what you think. I know Gavin at Life Adventures, right Gav? He's done it on his boat. I'm going to have a chat with him over the weekend, see how he's getting on with that. But wonder if anyone else has done it. Let us know. Right, let's get the bloody floor up, because everything's under the floor. So I'm just going to fold the carpet back and get half of the engine bay up, and then get the batteries out. And oh yeah, look at the weather. This afternoon, a typical weekend, the tide's out. Good old Portishead. Can't just rely on the weather being good. The tide's got to be in, otherwise we can't go nowhere. So tide's out. It obviously comes in twice a day, but just the wrong time of the day. So 8 o'clock tonight, I think, high tide. So we might go out tomorrow morning, but this afternoon we might go for a little poodle around the marina and see if we can get in and out of the gap. Now Jace's boat's back, so you've got a bit of a gap to get out of. The boat's filthy from where we took it out the other day. So yeah, there's a bollard. I think you can see it through the window, the pylon. So a bit of negotiating to get in and out. All good fun. Right, let's get these batteries off, because get some new ones and go from there. Alright guys.
A beautiful day in Portishead today. There's brother Rich, Bella, checking on his boat Caitlin, Yeah. Battery number 3 coming out. He's a strong man, isn't he? Muscle man.
Quite good. New, but scrap him still again. Safer.
Very big, isn't it?
That's about all I can fit in the battery box.
Yeah.
Right, the wallet's a bit lighter.
What?
4 Avon marine batteries. So 4 of them from Bristol Batteries, BBL Batteries in Bristol. So there's a little deal. So yeah, 97 quid each. That's all right. Get them fitted and see what happens next. And in the meantime, brother Rich has moved his boat over, blocking me bloody view, brother. Sabate. Blocking me view. That's good. Brother's back. Princess Club.
Oh, a lovely view now.
That definitely blocks the sun out, that bloody fat thing. Alright, party time later. There's better weather. Okay, let's get his batteries on and see what we got. Okay, that was straightforward. Oh, I should got to stop saying those things on the boat. So there we are, 4 new batteries. And the good news is the battery charger is actually charging, showing. Oh, you can see it and I can't get out. Bloody hellfire. It's charging. I've put in 25 amps. So before, all that would do is go up to 20, 30 amps and drop down to 10, then drop down to 5 and not do anything. So the batteries were tricking it, saying they're full when they weren't. So what we got up here? Get out engine bay. What have we up here? 13.5. What have we got here? Oh, look at that. 13.5. Oh, 7.5. Okie doke. So that's all working. So bit of lunch and go for a little cruise around the marina. So beautiful day. The tide's not in, so we can't go out of the rock. But we can go around the marina, practice manoeuvring, practice getting in and out of this little gap. It's a little gap, but yeah, should be right. Stick along, find out. Thanks for watching, guys. Alright, we're going to go and take it for a little spin. So, not yet, bird. Gosh, she's so impatient. Alright, so this is the gap. Blowing, as you can see the boat moving, it's blowing a little bit. So I'm going to get it across, out, and past that bollard before the wind blows me into it like it's doing now. Okay. Alright, I'll set this up at the back here so I can see down. Okay. Try not to drop it in the water. I'll bugger that up a bit. Fat that up, but it looked alright in the end. Alright guys, this is a hard bit. Got to get back in our berth now. Wish me luck. Alright, we're in. Did it. First time. Happy days. Alright, now it's definitely proper beer time. Oh, thanks for watching guys, and click the subscribe button. Don't forget to follow, subscribe and all that jazz. And we'll see you next week. Alright, what are we going to get you then?